My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Taurus. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future night card spread. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck, clarify with the vampire deck, draw a special vampire card, draw a vampire oracle, and then draw 3 yes or no answers for thee. So let's get started on your reading. Okay, the general card is the 3 of Cups. Let's look at the first row, which is also your past. You start off with Hierophant, one of your beautiful cards. 7 of Wands reversed. And Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. I'm actually getting this really positive, sense in this combination, because it looks like that you were being presented with a really good contract deal in the past. This is actually sort of a commitments card. It's a contract card. It's sort of like a marriage card in most cases, but it's also about in the sense of feeling incredibly committed about this whole endeavor and voyage and offering, for that matter. Wonderful, because the general card is the 3 of Cups, meaning it is something about celebrating. So you probably got offered a really good job maybe in the past, maybe a week ago, a month, because that could also be considered the past as well. And so it more or less, just took away the need or motivation or desire to want to keep looking for any kind of new job offerings and stuff like that. Because the pages, whether it's the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, it's all about going on this voyage in their own element or their own reason and stuff like that. But the Page of Pentacles is kind of like going out on the job hunt. It's like trying to send in all of your electronic resumes to all of these companies and stuff like that. So wonderful. Congratulations on this beautiful achievement of whatever it was that took place in the past. Wonderful. Well, let's look at current times for that matter. Because you do start off with King of Cups reversed, Magician upright, and Gemini, Virgo energy, or even Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and more water things. Okay, so what I'm getting here is it could either be with the King of Cups. It's kind of like a lack of clarity. It's like maybe feeling a bit uncertain. It's about when you're about to head out into the big wide ocean. I mean, of course, any kind of world or ocean, could be a bit always uncertain regarding any kind of voyage or endeavor for that matter. But you're trying to manifest something. You're actually trying to find this motivation or inspiration within you. But yet you feel like your senses and your intuition are kind of a bit off a bit, like, well, you're heading off into murky waters for that matter. Okay, I get it. I mean, with any kind of voyage, any kind of offering, okay, it's wonderful to be presented with something. I mean, you should have seen, the human when I actually presented him with a with the offering of living with a vampire and taking care of a vampire for that matter. I mean, we both take care of each other for that matter. But the thing is it's like, it was like his eyes just lit up like it was one of the best offerings in his entire life. And I think, oh, please, okay, I used to be human, okay, but I am vampire. But of course, for him, it was just, pretty much the biggest offering of his entire life, probably. And I think, okay, to each their own. But it looks like that, okay, this offering that you got accepted, maybe you're kind of having second thoughts about it in current times as well. It's also about hesitancy. It's like if your intuition and senses are kind of a bit, faded somehow, it's kind of making you feel like, maybe this offering is something I might need to reconsider. Well, we're going to have to look at in the future, and especially do clarification for that part. But when we look at the future, Strength, Leo energy, 6 of Wands reversed, still some personal celebration, and 2 of Pentacles, you have to balance many responsibilities and obligations. Wonderful. Okay, well, it looks like that you're going to be just fine in the end. I mean, at least, for the first part of the reading, but I just see you incredibly strong, bold, and courageous in the future. Or you could even have Leo placements, or either way, if you have your eyes on a Leo, or you have a Leo boss, whoever it may be. But yet, this strength is also contributing to having this personal achievement. And the fact that you're actually pursuing this goal or ambition, this endeavor, whatever it may be, is giving you so much confidence, and it's giving you this personal, this yeah, this acknowledgement of thinking, yes, I can handle it. And this is you. It's one of the beautiful pentacles. I mean, of course, pentacles are always beautiful no matter what, but this is about being able to juggle many responsibilities and obligations because you're proving how strong and capable you are on so many levels. Wonderful. I am not, I'm just, you will never, I would never doubt, Tauruses who are, who can't handle any of this stuff, but I just think it's just so remarkable. The Hierophant, speak of the Three of Grails, just like the general card. Celebration City. Wonderful. Okay. So this was you probably accepting or, just, being presented with this contract deal, this financial offering or endeavor, and it pretty much gave you reason to celebrate. I'm just so happy for you all out in this world. Wonderful. I mean, yeah, we are pretty much halfway into June for that matter, so I just think, whatever contributed to this whole combination, even before this, combination took place, you proved how strong and capable you are, and you're pretty much just, proving how strong and capable you are in the future as well. I mean, wow. I'm so impressed. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, Seven of Grail. So the fact is you are being presented with alternative options, stuff like that, because maybe this is you trying to find motivation or some kind of ambition again. But the fact is maybe with this contract deal, this offering, whatever it may be, it is probably going to be expanding into different directions for that matter. I mean, maybe you just think, okay, I'm not I'm not motivated or inspired after the celebratory occasion and stuff like that, because maybe you're trying to find alternative sources, maybe different watering holes, maybe different outlets, but being presented with different offerings is remarkable on so many levels. Wow. Because from the Page of Pentacles of not going out into this world, you get Temperance. Ooh, Sagittarius energy. You could also have Sagittarius placements, have your eyes on a Sagittarius for that matter. But what I see here is, you're okay with not going out on the job hunt because, you're already in this committed contract deal with the Hierophant. Okay, well, okay, well, sometimes, well, perhaps you were being presented with alternative options and opportunities because hypothetically, I mean, okay, it is a general reading, but hypothetically, you had so many, your resume was just wonderful, just out of this world. You pretty much just shined your way out of, all of your competitors. And so, you were being presented with this contract deal, and maybe, you were also being presented with alternative options and opportunities. But the fact that you already had your mind set on that Hierophant Three of Cups deal pretty much already gave you this sense of serenity, of thinking, okay, I'm at peace right now because I'm not going out on the hunt anymore. I don't have to deal with that stress or anxiety of having to be sending off resumes, doing job interviews, whatever humans have to do in current times and stuff like that. So I love this. So let's look at the King of Cups reversed. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's the deep and honest truth about any kind of offering, as you don't get the benefits immediately. Or maybe you're feeling a bit hesitant about any kind of, or maybe about that Hierophant deal because, yes, you were celebrating, but now you're sensing a bit of a lack of clarity regarding this offering. It's kind of giving you this feeling of poverty regarding the Five of Pentacles. I mean, I hope in this story, I mean, it's kind of a bit of a spooky story in the sense, but hopefully it's also just as cautionary tales for that matter. But some of these job offerings are actually more like, con artists and hoodwinked, it's because, some of these job offerings are just fake and stuff like that. So, I mean, I hope that wasn't the case where you showed up at the job site and it was just practically empty and it pretty much also left you out in the cold for that matter, because normally in the Rider-Waite deck you see this lit up church with the Five of Pentacles and these two humans with crutches that are semi handicapped for that reason, and they were also left out in the snowy cold. So I'm just wondering if that didn't happen. I mean, I'm not really getting that, but if it did happen, I hope you know your legal rights regarding that and that you managed to save yourself out of any potential dangerous situation for that matter. But Yeah, I mean, I'm just only seeing this from a metaphorical, view. Is that, yeah, you're pretty much having second thoughts about this whole endeavor in the past. Okay. Well, regarding the magician, Prince of Knives, Knight of Swords. So actually, you want to start manifesting an alternative route, and that's more or less what's opening up this ambition and motivation within you. Mm-hmm. Well, whatever it takes, right? The thing is, if one door is locked or doesn't open, you have to try out alternative sources and stuff like that. So maybe you should actually, go back to the past in the sense of reconsidering the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Grails, to try alternative sources, and maybe that's what you're doing in current times. So I just see you incredibly ambitious and motivated. If you want to head down to become an entrepreneur of some kind. I'm kind of getting that combination or that whole sense in this combination. So, again, whatever it takes, right? The most important thing is to never give up on what you personally want. I mean, yes, the general card is the Three of Cups, so you're definitely, maybe you did celebrate something in the past, maybe you're going to be celebrating something in the future as well. So, for the Two of Cups reverse, it could be that your senses, well, you feel a bit directionless about something, but you get the Three of Wands. Well, you're going to be boarding the ship of opportunity. So maybe this is one of the chalices that you're trying from. Maybe this is one of the options that you're going to be reconsidering, and that's what's actually, yeah, resulting in strength and a personal celebration in the future. So maybe this is an alternative offering. It could also be something that you are in the process of manifesting or creating in current times. So again, I'll take it how it resonates, but I see you, heading out into this beautiful strengthful future, even though you might also just think, well, your senses are a bit off, there's lack of clarity for that reason, but I love how you are going on this personal journey coming up soon, because technically we are heading down toward the end of our year cycle, because we're still currently in springtime till summertime on June 20th, and after summertime we get the beautiful fall and then winter times, which benefit me incredibly. Okay, let's see what the strength card has. Ace of Pentacles. Wonderful. One of your beautiful cards, my beloved Taurus. So I just see strength, confidence, and you're heading out towards this new beautiful job offering. Wow. And that's the most important thing, is you probably outshined on your skills, your resumes, your whatever it is that humans need and stuff like that. And you were pretty much chosen out of probably all of the competitors, all of the other humans that were heading down towards this opportunity. And that more or less also enhanced your confidence in the future as well. Wow. Let's look at Six of Wands reversed. Personal celebration, Lord of Grails, King of Cups upright. So what I'm seeing here is, this new offering, this new endeavor, this voyage that you're going towards is giving you a really grand sense of clarity. And that's also giving you this personal acknowledgement about any personal achievement, celebration, because it is pretty much still celebration, season. And this reason for my beautiful, grounded, realistic, rational earth signs. But yet, okay, it looks incredibly promising for that matter, but of course, with ebbs and flows, one minute you feel like you're on top of the world, and then next you feel like, oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Because speaking of the Two of Pentacles, you get Five of Cups, Five of Grails, and I'm not allowed to show the Five of Grails, but I'm kind of sensing here also like some kind of buyer's remorse kind of situation. Well, the thing is, like the saying, don't look a gift horse in the mouth for that reason, of course. Everybody does that. Okay, well, the thing is as long as you have so many other options and opportunities and you have the luxury to be able to try out different chalices, flavors, venues, job, whatever it is that humans, get with the Seven of Grails and stuff like that. Because I'm kind of sensing, you will be, balancing different types of obligations and responsibilities. However, it does kind of make you feel like, well, some kind of, disappointment or disparity as well, because maybe you just think, well, I do, will get, such confidence of this new offering, and it's giving me this personal acknowledgement because it looks like a very diplomatic offering. However, looking down the road, I just see that it's just going to be so much hard work. I pretty much just feel like I just chose wrongly. Well, hopefully you still have the time and luxury to be able to, go back to all, the Seven of Grails moments in any phase of your life for that matter, but sometimes you do have to roll with the oars you got. Sad but true. It's like how I pretty much still have to roll with the vampire oars in my own way, even though I'm still in modern day human evil society, and I just think, whoa. I'm always getting a chance to learn new things, new ideas, perspectives, perceptions, and how it all, is incredibly different from 301 years ago, or even longer. I was about a teenager when I got turned into a vampire, so. But anyway, or maybe I don't even know. Time has no value to me in any way. But anyway, yeah, you might want to look into that. So, special vampire card. The Emperor. My goodness, you got Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy. Wow. Or you could even have Aries, a family member, friend. I know that Aries also got Taurus energy, so maybe there's a combination there in other ways. But I just see you very confident, strong. You could be heading off into this real top tier boss position, and maybe you just think, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to do all this this paperwork, all of this excess work that I really just kind of underestimated. It's a general reading, so just take it how it resonates. But if you're going to be in a very top tier position, it always comes with a really big, package of responsibilities. So if you just think, well, I love the responsibilities, but deep down inside, I just, feel more, disappointment coming out of it. Okay, 100% your prerogative in any way, and maybe there could be an alternative offering coming after this reading, for that matter as well. Because Oracle says, ooh, nightmare, psychic protection, shield, or bad dreams. Okay, well, what is causing this big nightmare? Is it the uncertainty? Are you just sensing that? Yeah. Okay, what I'm kind of getting here is when you're kind of put to the test, when a lot of people have the sense of belief in you, where they just think, wow, Taurus is amazing, wonderful, all these beautiful, amazing accolades that you get from everyone, whether it's your coworkers, your friends, your family, whoever out there. It enhances your confidence, of course, on so many levels, but yet somehow some people still have this sense of uncertainty about them, thinking, oh my goodness, because everybody's always their worst critic. That's just a common theme on so many levels for that matter. So if you just think, my goodness, I don't think I am capable of handling a position like this, it's just one big nightmare because I'm going to have to be doing so many responsibilities and obligations of everything with the Two of Pentacles, and I don't think I can handle it for that matter. Well, the best way to overcome any kind of uncertainty or lack of faith or self-doubt for that matter is to always write down your amazing, beautiful qualities, not what other people hear or know about you. That's always really good to hear and stuff like that, but what you personally can ground and anchor yourself with. What are all of the beautiful goals and achievements that you've pretty much overcome in your past, in your current, life, setting, whatever it may be, and just remind how strong and capable you are on so many levels. And then suddenly, you get this protection and shield away from all the bad dreams and nightmares. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to finish off with 3 yes or no answers for this reading, but anyway, let's start with number 1, which is a yes, with the 8 of Swords reversed. Speak of the second of 3 of Wands. This is another yes. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed is a no. So you get 2 yeses and 1 no in this reading. Well, my beautiful, amazing Tauruses, I'm going to have to leave it at this for now. But if this reading resonated, please feel free to join and subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I love you guys incredibly. In a few days, I'm going back to love readings. So for now, I'm just doing general love. But I'm also open for personal readings. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, post in the little discussion box below that you want a personal reading from me, and I'll respond to you with my email. We'll start the process from there. But otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys incredibly, and best of luck on where this journey may take you.